Morning, guys. Morning, folks. Questions, tickers, throw them in the comment box. We'll start here shortly. Just updating some of my charts. We're ready to rock. What's going on, guys? Morning, Rasta. What's up, YouTube? Questions, tickers, someone comment box, guys. We'll start in just a second. Hopefully everybody can hear me well. Sound is low. Let me look at something. Let me check something. So you're saying the sound is low? It's coming through pretty good on my end. I can probably turn it up a hair more for my next one. All right. Good morning, guys. Happy YouTube has my audio good. All right. Happy, what is today? Thursday, the 29th of January. All right. Anywho, let's get into the report. Today, guys, 8:30, we had initial jobless claims and GDP drop. I don't know what the data was, but you can see there wasn't much reaction in the indices, so it might have been in line and priced in. I don't really care what the data is personally. I care to trade the reaction after as a technical trader. Fundamental traders care what the data says. I don't. I just trade little squiggly lines on a freaking chart that pay me every dang day. So, had a guy tell me, it's funny, politely enough, reached out on social media and said that, that this is all just really conjecture and guesswork. No. In the CMT program, everything is researched and back tested. So, all right, well, fair enough. Do what you will. I'll do what I want. I do what I do. So let's get into ES, MES. This is the S&P 500, guys. Open price 7,021. High day 7,029. Low a day at 69.85. Resistance at high a day in 7,085. Support at low a day in 69.50. The bias is long above the white line at 70,014 at the top of my box. Now, guys, look at this. This has been since after open yesterday. We've just been in this diamond oscillation, right? And we're just now above it, right? So this level has held. Do you see my magic box here? Do you guys see that? That's a false break of this key level. This key level is held. So it's still support, right? So bias and VWAP are coming together here. Perhaps my team and I can find a buy off of that. Technically speaking, as it sits, the next buy is 7,020. But I like to wait for Bill on this. And guys, when you come to my war room, all my lines are on the chart. All the key levels are ready. My matrix system is in play. My proprietary momentum system that, just like the guys yesterday know, on my hellacious call on gold during FOMOC. We crushed it. All right. Join my group. RTY M2K, this is the Russell 2000. Open price 26.63, high day 26.76, low a day at 26.49, resistance at high day in 27.15, low support at low a day in 2600. The bias, we're actually compressed, is right at 26.66, but I would, even though it's compressed, I think we have January effect, upward pressure. We do have this this box that it has yet to break. Let me zoom out so you can see it. Okay. Well, I mean, it did break it, but it came back through and it has failed. Failed once, flipped it, come back, and it's failed twice. That's actually a double top. It's going to struggle here at the bottom of the box. However, we could see some more buying at the end of January effect. Technically, on this, guys, this one is so tight you can play either side of the VWAP. The buy exists right here, and the sell is going to exist on the bottom side. That can be tough trading, right? You got to have tight stop losses above and beyond the stop loss. But that is the B setup that we use. B setup, lower conviction, split leverage, leverage down, tighter stop losses. Yeah, I teach all this. I do have a forthcoming book if I ever get it done. It's actually done. It's just all the pretty disheartened with all the did all the graphics. Took 16 hours making all the graphics, and then they didn't print well. That means I got to redo all that work. Anyhow, all right, NQ, the NASDAQ. All right, here you go. Open price 26,282, high day 26,298. Low a day 26,084. Resistance at high day in 26,350. That was yesterday. Was it yesterday's high? It was the high this week. And then support at low a day in 25,900. The bias is also very compressed, right at 26,202. So next buy is above. This would be a sell signal right here, right? But we're going to be jump roping this VWAP. Again, I like the indices to open. So what are we going to do? This is at 26,000 box. Let's extend it. More times we cross it, guys, the weaker it gets, although we have flipped it now, so it's going to test it for support. And the median price, let's put that in there, is 26,000. Right there. Right? So, and I want to show you something. If you pay close attention, if you get out your pencils and your paper and you prepare to take notes, I'm going to show you something. Are you ready? Let me fix my colors. All right, guys, when you join my War Room, I have a War Room guide channel that teaches you to understand all this so you can come in and trade. We broke this box, and do you think it was an accident that that wick exactly touched the key level? What do you think, guys? Is that just happenstance? Is that coincidence? Hell no, it's not. Once resistance is broken, it is tested to be confirmed. This was broken, tested to be confirmed. It's not magic, guys. It's education. All right. Let's get into, anybody interested in metals? Anybody? Yeah, Morgan, you need crayons, not pencils. All right. All right, guys. Now, we are officially on J26 contracts and gold futures. Excuse me. J26 contracts on futures. We could trade G or J yesterday, but I've switched. So for XAU, now we subtract 30 from the numbers I'm about to give you. If you guys can't do math, I'll help you out. Open price 54.48. Somebody stuck a rocket up gold's ass and it went to 56.26. The low a day was the open, so we opened at low a day. That makes for a very green candle. We're long above 55.04. Look, we double bottom on that key level. I think it's going to hold. Look, hey, pay attention, traders. That's a buy signal coming in. My traders, that's a buy. Watch, we're going to get the retest at this level. Cross, VWAP cross, early momentum. Look to buy maybe 55.60 future standby. I got a 55.30 in spot, 55.60 in futures. Pay attention. Anyhow, that's our next trade. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. And that's a 10-point hunt, guys. There you go. It's this type of stuff I talk about in my War Room. I wouldn't mean revert this until 5,900 and 6,000. Below us, buys are at 5,000 right now. XAG, I don't want to talk about this stupid thing. This thing is just stupid. Guys, do you realize there's been 3 Six Sigma moves in the last week? 3 in the metals. Okay, so let me give you the odds of a Six Sigma move that has to do with normal distribution in the bell curve. These are known as tail events. I don't have to get into teaching you, but I want to talk about how rare. To have one Six Sigma event is 1 in 500 million odds. To have 3 in the same week is 1 in 500 to the third power. what is that? What's that number? Gazillion? You have better odds than to ever see what is happening now again than to be struck by lightning twice as you buy a winning lottery ticket. It's crazy. Unprecedented times, guys. So, everybody's excited. Silver's running up. The higher this gets, the weaker your dollar gets. Higher this gets, Americans, the more you're going to be pressed into bread lines. You think groceries are expensive now? You wait. This is not a good look. This is not a good look. So anyway, silver open price 116.65, high a day 120.55. Well, nope. 121.10 right there. It's just going to keep setting high days. High day is whatever the fuck it wants to be. All right. Low days 115. Resistance at high day in 125. Support at low a day in 101. The bias long above 117. Look, I want to show you something. This is why we don't trade it. Look at this. This candle, 20. It's $1.26 in less than 5 minutes. You can't trade that on leverage. In a normal environment, it takes 2 weeks to move that. We're doing it in 6 minutes. You want to trade this on leverage? Be prepared to lose money. Right? You'll get your face ripped off on it. Okay, so we get into, where was I? Guys, welcome. Questions, tickers, throw them in the comment box. I'm going to get to them momentarily. Before I go trade with my VIPs, my savage group of traders that you belong in if you're not there. All right, platinum. Platinum and palladium really didn't give me the discounts I was looking for, so I just wait. I'm just going to let them run because though at 2,800, this thing will drop down 300 points, 200 points. It proves itself will, so you just sit and patiently wait for it. This low down here missed my area of interest by $71. I was looking at 2,500. And now we wait. I wait patiently. It can be day traded, though, guys. It can be day traded. So platinum, on price 27.13, high day 28.07. It's a new high day. Low day 26.60, resistance at high day in 28.50, support at low day in 2600. The bias is 27.23, so we're long above that. The 9-minute oscillators, guys, are flat. VIX is 16. I think metals are running right now, being accelerated by the Trump tweets, threatening military action against Iran. Fear runs metals, right? War with Iran will shoot metals up, will shoot indices down, and then indices will hit all-time highs. The American stock market loves war. So, swing trades. Let's talk about it, and then I'll get into your questions. And then I'm going to leave you, and we'll go trade with my guys. My guys killed it yesterday. They freaking killed it. Tesla's 437. They had a great earnings after Bill. Yesterday, Google's at 341. BBAI is sitting right on top of that buy area at $6. QBTS is 24. Where'd my report go? Is it 24.79? Bitcoin's at 87.9. And so our crypto expert believes that there's going to be heavy rotation into crypto again after COMEX fails because they can't deliver, right? That there's going to be a flight to safety because they can't get their metals. They're going to run to Bitcoin. So take it for what it's worth. Ethereum is 29.28. If you guys want to learn this, I offer money back guarantee on my course. If I don't answer your questions today, I got a free Discord. Links in the bio. Tag me, I'll answer your question. Right? I do that free for the community. But the real savages exist in my VIP. Now listen to me. It is the 29th of January. If you're sitting on the fence and do not join my VIP by Monday, February 9th, you will pay more. So you have less than 10 days to get off the fence and secure your current day pricing because everybody else will pay more coming in on February 9th. All right, let's get to your questions. YouTube, what do you guys have? Don't make fun of me about my book, Morgan. Retest on gold. I watch every key level. 5,500, 5,400. Interestingly enough, guys, in gold last night, look at this. Oh, that's silver. How about that 100? Let me get it to 5. Let's do 15. How about that perfect test of to the number 5,600 and then the 150, almost 160 point payment on mean reversion? Look at that. Look at that. Right? So if you mean reverted 5,500, you would have got smoked. So you would have taken 10, 15 point loss. And then you mean reverted 5,600, you get back 100, 150 points. So you net whatever you get back minus your 15. That's how it works. All right, so done talking about that. I know you want the book. I want the book too. I just got to carve out another 16 hours to do all the damn charts. It's kind of aggravating. And it's not something I can outsource. It's from the mind of Alpha. You got to, I try to show you to see what I can see. What's going on, Instagram? Let me see what you got going on. What's up, Aberts? All right. Scrolling down here. Okay. If I don't get your question answered, then what I want you to do is I want you to go to my free Discord and ask me, what's gold going to do? It's going to run to the fucking moon. All right. Don't short gold. Just wait for discounts. I'll call the levels in my VIP. Tesla, support at 400. Resistance at 500. It's actually pretty easy, Raj. It's right in the middle right now. Copper, got a question for copper. Guys, I called this buy. See that green zone? That was, look at these. These were my buy zones. And it hit all 3 of them if I go back far enough. Last one was right here. You don't think this system works? Let me show you something. Look at the tap into the buy zone. Look at the cross. That green dot on my proprietary matrix system predicts launch. Right? As of right now, I would not touch copper unless you're just scalping it. It will retest $6. That's your next entry. There you go. All right, guys, let's see here. It is crazy times we're living in. 3 Six Sigma moves is not good. Will the book be available on Amazon? We're deciding on how we're going to launch it, honestly. So, all right, guys, I'm heading over to my VIP. You get a 7-day free trial. Link is in the bio. Don't miss it. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good one. Hey, oh, wait, by the way, I'm going to do a reel today. Alpha doubled his small account challenge in 19 trading days. 19 trading days I did 100%, and your broker will pay you 8% in a year. That account now sits over $90,000, and I started at $45,000 19 days ago. I try to do it in 14. Go find somebody that can do it that fast. I dare you. Tag me. Tag me on their Instagram. I'll take the challenge. Have a good one, guys.